Well, what do you know? I couldn't catch a break from something else popping up. Especially when someone I used to be friends with decided to make a live stream and proceeded to manipulate the truth by using my name to blame someone else for their own stupidity and insane behavior. And this is something I'm going to be talking about. But before we get into this video, hit that like button. This video isn't just about a story time, but it's just to go over on what not to do when you're a YouTuber. It shows that all people want is to just cause conflicts, get money, or just get clout, even if that means you have to hurt your own friends or betray them in order to do it. What no one realizes is that when you continue fights like this, it's only going to make someone obsessed with starting drama and want to keep doing it by doing it to their own friends. And then it's gonna drive someone to depression, and well, I think you know what happens when it comes to mental health. There's limits on how much a person can take or how much you can push somebody. And if you push the limit even further, there could be consequences because you wanted to deplatform somebody you don't like and you just want them to suffer. It's something I see a lot, and it makes me look at a person and be like, you must have an obsession because you keep starting all this drama with people. If you suddenly start building up an obsession and you let it build up, then it will cause you to start wanting to keep making drama, including with your friends, and then that will just make everyone distance from you until you are alone. And there was this one person who I added in a few of my story times before, especially helped her with a situation that did all this crap and also affected me when it came to my friends. So let me tell you, when it came to this girl who I will call Claire, sometimes I hear a lot of shit and rumors about Claire every time, both friends and people that hate her. And I just never really say anything about it because I didn't fucking care what anyone else said. I actually thought this girl was not going to be a problem and thought she was just a chill person. Until a few years later, I was wrong. Sometimes this girl is in fucking drama, and it's usually about something she did in the past, fighting with her ex-friends, and just her immature behavior had gotten worse. Those other times weren't that bad, but then we come to the part that involved some guy I mentioned that was her ex in another story time. Well, ever since that day, it's been the same thing. Every time her ex was brought up or they mentioned him, I would get so annoyed with it, but I just let it go and didn't say anything. There was a lot of things that happened that really didn't make me that mad, and I just let it slide. But then there was two things that happened that made me realize that this girl was bad news. So, you know that I have a best friend that I talk to every day, but only when it's like nighttime or when I have to wake up in the morning? Well, my friend never really liked Claire from the beginning, and it was because what she saw in Claire was that not only was she a drama queen, but she was not to be trusted. I didn't really believe that because I see the good in people all the time. But then they show their true colors, and it's like, seriously? Why didn't I listen to my friends? And you know, me and my best friend would have our fights out of nowhere, mostly if it's about her art or when she's depressed, which it drains us mentally. But this one big fight we had was over Claire and some random idiot. My friend literally thought I was a spy for Claire, and because I was still friends with her. Because my friend was under a lot of stress and angry at the same time, it almost ruined my friendship and it hurt me mentally. However, everything went back to normal and I still have my best friend to this day. But I know that someday that wouldn't be the last time we fought, and it might be worse if this keeps up and it hurts us both. Well, because me and my friend had a fight and how we felt, that not only upset me, but also made me more angry at Claire. There were times I almost blew up at her and snapped at her, but I held that back. That fight literally broke me, and it made me slowly start to be angry at Claire over time, to the point where I just started to stop helping her with her bullshit altogether. But you know what else this girl does when she is upset at someone or they end up turning on her? She would go on her fucking live stream on her YouTube channel and talk shit about them. Which is the stupidest idea, because you know when you do that, that's basically you starting drama. When you have their name and mention stuff they did in the live stream, That's you starting drama, and it's your own fault why everyone got angry at you. And I feel like anyone who makes a live stream about someone is literally digging their own grave and making themselves a target. But that wouldn't be the only problem I had with Claire. One time she told me that some random person she never met before had told her some bullshit lies about me. She told me to where I had to clear things up because she just showed me that she will believe any fucking lie someone made about me instead of reaching out to me and talking to me calmly. Or basically not believing it because after being friends with her, you should at least have some fucking common sense and know I never did anything against you. And that's what made me a bit more distant and not talk to her as much as I used to. Now we come into 2024, and now it's time I get into what happened between me and Claire. So this took place a few days ago, and it was right after I uploaded my Narcissistic Ex story time. I was spending time with my GF and everything seemed alright. But then I was looking through all my DMs on Discord and I happened to see Claire's DM. But when I look at her profile, I saw that I was not on her friends list, and I was like, there's no way this girl blocked me. So I sent her a friend request, and then I went and checked to see if she blocked me anywhere else. And to my surprise, she never blocked me on anything. So I was so confused as to why she did that. So I waited to see if she would add me back, and then she finally adds me back to where I asked her why she did that. And she says, because you thought it was funny when me and these other people were fighting at a server, I don't tolerate friends like that. I unfriend them and lose trust. And why she said that is because weeks ago she was fighting with someone in a server and I was in it, and all I typed in the general was eating popcorn, meaning I was just sitting there being neutral, watching this and not saying anything else. How the fuck do you think I was laughing at that? And so I said to her, how did I ever think that any of that was funny? She was like thinking that I thought she was entertainment when that is totally a fucking miscommunication and a lie. You see, this girl just never understands when someone is laughing at you or being serious. So I asked her, am I still your friend? And she says like, I honestly don't know. My mind is saying no, but my heart is saying yes. So I don't know. I can't trust anyone except my boyfriend and trusted friends. And we just continued to talk there where she mentions that person that lied about me, and now she confirmed that he might have been right about me as to why she won't trust me. And that was what made me more angry at her. The moment she mentioned him and said that he was right about me, something in me clicked and I realized that this girl is seriously bad news and that I should just cut her off. And so we continued to talk to where it is clear now she will never trust me again. And I just sat there thinking about what did I ever do to this girl. But then I started remembering my friend and the fact she believed someone's bullshit lie. I was more angry than I was before, and so I had made my decision. It was time to finally cut off her completely. So I wrote her something, well, two things in the DM, hoping she would at least figure out that what she said literally made me do this. And then I blocked her. Not just on Discord, but on Twitter, Instagram, and VR chat. I was done with her and no longer wanted to be friends with her after what she said. And I now know that some of my friends were right and I should have listened from the beginning. But then after blocking her, you thought she wouldn't do anything else and would just accept it. Nope, because moments after I blocked her, someone DMs me and tells me that Claire made a live stream and mentioned me, saying that I blocked her on everything because someone she doesn't like made a post about her and she had to use my fucking name in her live stream to blame that person. And when I watched the stream and heard that, this was the final straw and I was seriously pissed. You don't ever use my fucking name and twist the truth just because I blocked you and you thought it was because I believe a post someone made. I didn't block her because of a post. I blocked her because of what she said and all the other shit that happened just because I was associated with her. Now, you won't be able to find that live stream because it's deleted and she will probably come back and say that she never done that stream. So at this point, she literally lost her chances of being forgiven or getting me back or gaining my trust again because that shit she pulled was enough to make me never talk to her again. So at the end of the day, I calmed down and I decided to make this story time. That's all I have to say in this video, and the moral of this is, Don't use people's name to blame someone else, and don't be like Claire. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Follow my Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget to email me some fan mail, suggestions, or questions. Join my Discord server, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.